Thank you for joining us in the fine art of climate negotiation. Joan and I truly appreciate you taking the time to journey with us. We've worked on climate change issues now for going on 30 years. Our original work grew from environmental engineering and sustainability, and then it evolved into something completely different: climate resilience. Because of this evolution, we found ourselves more and more discussing climate issues with folks who have no scientific background whatsoever. They haven't had the opportunity to do the groundwork, to fully appreciate the fine points of the science, and they don't really care. But that doesn't mean they don't have opinions. What they hear about climate change and the actions that we propose to support climate resilience worries them very much. They anticipate the impact on themselves and on their friends and on their families, so they care very deeply about these issues, and we have to communicate effectively with them. You know, climate change evokes powerful emotions on both sides of the debate. The issues go well beyond the science and the engineering. It affects our daily lives, our finances, our hopes and dreams for the future, and our friends and our loved ones. And these are things that technical folks, like scientists, engineers, policy wonks, don't explain very well to frightened people. When we don't do it well, we often make things worse. They see us as ivory tower elites. We're just lording it over them. And then they get angry. So, we need to acquire new skills. This helps us communicate better about climate change, find common ground, and work more effectively together on a way forward. Joan and I spent years facilitating climate change issues with a wide range of stakeholders. Of course, all the scientific folks, but also lay people, First Nations, media, environmentalists, lawyers, and on and on. And we have the scars to prove it. So, we have learned much over the last 30 years of professional practice that we can share with you. But this is still a developing area of practice. Things will change, especially as more folks engage in the negotiation, and we will see more concerned citizens, more advocates, and unfortunately, more trolls. We're still learning, but we will share what we learn along the way with you to improve the overall practice of climate negotiation. Our success and our resilient future depend on how well we do this. Before we get rolling, I offer several guidelines for this course. First, we accept the concept of man-made climate change. We focus on negotiation with folks to promote effective action on climate change. We're not here to debate about the science. That's for the scientists. The rest of us need to trust the scientific process and get on with addressing the problem. Second, in each lesson we provide a video lecture, a set of slides for download, and in most cases a short quiz to test your knowledge. You don't need to complete the quiz to move on to the next lesson, but we encourage you to do them. Everyone has distinct learning styles, but most of us need to work with unfamiliar concepts to iron in the new skills. And the quizzes offer you that opportunity, and you can repeat them as many times as you would like. Finally, in most lessons, we provide links to useful information. You can learn the entire course curriculum without visiting these sites. But we believe the learning experience will be much richer if you have the time to check them out. You can see how the concepts evolved over time, and you will meet virtually some really interesting folks. These are the people that Joan and I follow and who we learn from every day. And so we begin.